update time. So I've been carrying the RM1S comp for a couple weeks now, and initially I had to use an MFT ambi holster for the Taurus G3 series, which worked just fine, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of widening out. So it's not a lot of retention or adjustment for retention, because these plates are basically touching. But, or not but. So since I had that, I couldn't run the Olight. So this is the Olight PLX. It has flood, spot, pretty solid throw, really intuitive. That's if you push both down, both levers. I believe it came with, I had the box, I forgot to look in it. I believe it came with another set of switches. So, the gun itself is great. It carries well, concealable, doesn't print, doesn't scrape. So the hardest thing to find for this was the holster, which is why I was using that. Went to the gun store to see what I could use, and this is what we came up with. We tried 19X or Glock 19 holsters. What else? I think we tried Glock 26 holsters because it was a little thicker. Basically whatever they had. I think the Echelon, whatever they had that was easy to open and close, we used. So we were able to find that holster. But I went to Muddy River Tactical online, and I was able to find, after a lot, I tried so many places, and there was a few places that had RM1, RM1S holsters, but not, and if they were light bearing, they weren't light bearing with the PLX. Why I got such a difficult combo of light and pistol, I don't know. That's just who I am, I guess. Life's, not easy. Why make it easier? But after a couple, so even when before I had received the firearm, I was looking for holsters for it. And I've tried a couple places, and they either had something similar that this would fit into, which would carry the light, or that's platform specific that wouldn't. And if they were, it was like $130. And I don't need shit like that in my life. But I came across Muddy River Tactical. They had like on the page, I had like a 15% off coupon. So it came out to, I think, less than $70. I'm gonna move the camera here. Yeah, less than 70 with shipping and all that. In Texas, it was still less than 80. Yeah, and I'm not I don't get colored or contoured or anything. I just need standard black Kydex. And it shipped in about 3 or 4 days. I believe they say on the website 3 to 5. It took a lot longer to get here because USPS sent it Missouri, Wisconsin, California, back to Missouri, I think to Tennessee or North Carolina, then to Florida. So it took quite a while to get here. But that's not their problem. That's USPS. And it fits great. Good retention. You can adjust it here. You can see it fits. It covers the light pretty well. And then I think if you have the RM1S or the RM1C, it would still fit in here. I do want to change the sights, and it would accommodate for that. It uses Springfield XD sights, and I want to get suppressor height because I can't do much from here with this on. Even though I would like to change the red dot in the future, I would still rather have the taller sights. And like I said, it came with this Viridian RFX11, which is a green dot. I'd rather not have. I do not. I prefer red because of my color blindness. I see everything tinted with green. So having a green dot on a green background doesn't really help my eyes. Just like why I use 300 blackout clear 556 PMAG. There's a lot of easier ways to differentiate your magazines, and but that's what I found works for me. And when I tell people, they offer a lot of suggestions, and I've been doing this like 6 years now. I appreciate it, but I don't need it. And for my pistol, I like to keep the 20 rounder. Keeps it a little more compact. Back to this. It fits well. Good sweat guard. I don't get scratched because I carry it about 10, 11 o'clock because I'm left-handed. It comes with the holes here for, I think it's called a tuckable clip. So the slimmer one, you can tuck your shirt between the pants and the clip. I got the foamy because I had one on this holster, that metal clip that's kind of like that on the inside. I did not. It stayed put, but it just didn't work for me. It was difficult to clip off, to like get my fingers under to clip off, because if you just pull it, it's gonna dig in to the fabric more, and I just feel like that's gonna be a wearing issue. So the foamy clip is fine for now, at least, but that's something that can always be adjusted. So I've been carrying it with like this. What's today? It's maybe a week, probably less. But it is solid. It's not too bulky. It looks pretty thick, but I got a lot of space under here. It is a lifetime warranty, and nothing but good things to say about it. Muddy River Tactical, and they have a lot of different options, and it's not from what I remember, it's not specifically this with this firearm with this light. I believe you can just adjust it, and they custom make it, and that's why it takes a few days. So that's one. I've been wanting to run lights on my pistols for a while. I just haven't got. I have this Crimson Trace that came with a gun I tossed or sold already. This one's maybe 150 lumens. This one's a lot more. So then this update for my 365 XL. Uh-oh, she's getting old, boys. I've had it for about 6 years, and most people get this on like the 6th day they had it. Maybe 5 years. I don't know. Whenever it came out, that's when I got it. I still running the CBF Wildhawk. It is cracked. I'm sure you probably can't see it. It's up here. It's got a slight crack in the corner. I have no idea how that happened. You run shit, you throw shit around. These are tools. They're made to be beat up. That's why everything has use and wear marks. Because I do carry it every day. Sometimes I carry both. This holster I got from Amazon, and I got what I paid for. It is solid. It does fit. The tension is lacking, but it can be adjusted. What I don't, only downside I see is the mag release is not covered, and you could also see inside the trigger guard there a bit. But other than that, yeah, so I think this could have come up maybe a little higher. here. But you know, you get what you pay for. It's Amazon, the Amazon special. Sweat guard is okay. This is the only downside of side load batteries is I'm left-handed. I'm sure I've said it like 40 times right now, but this kind of pushes in into my body. It doesn't make a big difference. It doesn't scratch me or anything. I don't even have, you can't even see the sweat marks on it or anything. But even though the Rost Martin is a bit thicker in the grip and slide, I do prefer the fit in my hand. This feels good. I can get a full grip here, but I like this little slightly thicker grip and this piece right here, which is completely helps in here. Nice grip texture there on both sides, and nice gas pedal thumb rest, whatever you want to call it. Nice crisp brake. I don't know if you can see the cop striker indicator there. It does have a little push on the way out, so that's good. And a TLR7 is pretty standard. It works great. I haven't any issues with it. It does also provide a little bit of a thumb rest there, instead of having it, because I would stick it in the rail, basically stick my thumb meat or my nail in this rail space here. Now that I have something to kind of keep the barrel down nice and straight, and force on force to keep it nice and straight. It does offer a better, more stable platform. And I got it used on Amazon. And then I stepped on the box because, you know, that's the life I live, baby. Especially with brand stuff, you gotta make sure you check prices. And Amazon is Amazon. But yeah, I have yet to fix the micro dagger, which functions. It does reset the trigger now. However, it was just the part that was bent back by a very good local gunsmith here, who suggested I get the new piece, which I believe from PSA is about $3. So I'll round out my carry rotation pretty well, but I am not going to carry until I get that part. And paying $3 and then paying shipping on that, I've been waiting until I kind of needed to gather up some more items to buy until I get that. That's why I haven't gotten it yet. It doesn't always stay there, but that's where I'm putting it now. Anything else? Oh, I also separate my 75 grain and my 55 grain range ammo when I go to the range. Got these 3D printed on Etsy, I believe. I also do that for my sub and supersonics for my 300 blackouts. These have been awesome. I'm twitchy right now, but they do stack on top of each other and they do stay put very well. They come in real handy. I just, you know, keep in boxes, just box on boxes on boxes. Just put them in there and toss them. Keeps everything a little neater. If you can see behind me, neat is not the word I would use, but you know, you got to get it where you can. All right, we'll see what the next one's about. Take care. Have a good one.